All right, so today we're going to dive into something pretty wild.
Yeah.
We're talking about what might have been around before time itself,
Before the Big Bang.
before the Big Bang.
Yeah.
I mean, is that even possible?
That's what we're here to explore, right?
Exactly. And to help us kind of wrap our heads around it, we've got this spoken word piece called Beginning of Time.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of this one.
It's pretty intense,
Yeah.
full of these like really vivid descriptions that almost like defy logic. You know what I mean?
For sure. It really makes you think about things differently. I remember it talks about no up, no down, no space or air. Like, how do you even picture that?
Right. Exactly. It's almost like trying to imagine nothingness. But maybe that's the closest we can get to understanding like what the singularity might have been like. I mean, what do you think?
Well, the singularity is this point that scientists believe existed before the Big Bang, right? And they say it was like this infinitely dense point containing all the matter and energy in the universe.
Okay, so wait, are you saying that no space or airline is actually like a pretty accurate way to describe the singularity?
Yeah. It might be. Think about it at the singularity space-time, as we know it didn't exist. It was all warped beyond recognition. So concepts like distance time, even up and down, they just wouldn't apply.
Whoa. Okay, so even trying to measure something like density becomes meaningless because everything is just crammed into this single point, right?
Right. It's mind-blowing to say the least.
It really is. Okay, but the source material, it doesn't stop there. There are these lines that talk about destiny dancing without a rhyme and infinite stories yet to find. And that's what I'm having trouble wrapping my head around. Like, if there's no time, how can you even have destiny or stories? You know, it just doesn't make sense.
It's definitely a paradox, but that's what makes this whole topic so fascinating, right? It challenges our understanding of, well, everything. It makes you wonder, were the seeds of the universe like already planted in that singularity? Or was it a state of pure possibility where anything could happen?
Maybe the answer is somewhere in between,
Yeah.
right? I mean, didn't you mention something about quantum fluctuations earlier?
Yeah, quantum fluctuations could be a key piece of this puzzle.
Okay, so remind me, how do those work again?
Okay, so imagine a pot of water that's almost boiling. You see those tiny bubbles popping up, even though the water isn't fully boiling yet, right? Well, quantum fluctuations are kind of like that. Even in the supposed nothingness before the Big Bang, there would still be these random fluctuations of energy.
So even in the singularity, there was like this underlying energy buzzing around.
Exactly. And physicists believe that these quantum fluctuations could have been the spark that started it all. These random changes in the energy fields could have led to particles forming, then atoms, and eventually the whole universe as we know it.
Hold on, so that line in the source material, the one about a blank canvas and cosmic dust, maybe that canvas wasn't so blank after all. What if those quantum fluctuations were like these tiny little dots of paint already on the canvas, just waiting to create something amazing?
That's a really cool way to think about it. The poetry of the source and the science of the singularity, they start to come together. And maybe those infinite stories weren't predetermined, but rather emerged from these unpredictable quantum events.
I never thought about it like that. It's incredible.
Right. And that's the thing about the origins of the universe. It's still a giant mystery. Even with all our scientific progress, we're still piecing things together, and every new discovery just leads to more questions.
Yeah, like it makes you realize how much we don't know.
Exactly.
So before we wrap up, I want to leave everyone with this question. If there was something before the beginning, before time and space as we understand them, what do you think it was like? Could you even imagine what stories were just waiting to unfold? It's mind-boggling, but also so exciting to think about.
Right. Absolutely. It's the ultimate unknown.
The ultimate unknown. Well said. And on that note, we'll leave you to ponder those mysteries. Until next time.
See ya.